One time, I almost had the cops called on me for showing the wrong house. And if you're new here, I'm Kearney Nielsen. I'm a realtor out of Billings, Montana. Now, you might be curious as to why somebody would call the cops on me just for showing the wrong property. Well, let me tell you, it was the sellers that were going to call the cops on me for showing their house without permission. Now, I can look back on it and laugh a little bit now, but at the time, it really wasn't too funny. And you would think that maybe I was a new agent when this happened. Wrongo, I had been doing this for about 2 years at that point. So I was going to show this property, and luckily it was a video tour. And there were 2 properties on the exact same street, both blue, both ranch style, that were for sale at this time. And I shit you not, they were about 3 doors apart from each other. So I put it into Google Maps and it popped up, and it was the first house that popped up, and it looked kind of like the picture. So I was in a rush. It was during COVID time when you had so many properties to show, and I went in. So after I got inside this house, I kind of noticed that it maybe didn't look exactly like the pictures. And in my panic, I happened to look at the sheet again and looked around and realized, oh shit, this is the wrong house. Now, thank God nobody was home, and honestly kind of thought about just like blowing past this whole thing and just forgetting it ever happened. But 2 problems with that is, 1, agents can see when you go into houses. So clearly the listing agent knew I was in there and I wasn't supposed to be. And 2, in my sheer state of panic, I threw a card on the counter like you're supposed to do when you show houses. Well, so obviously the sellers now also knew that I went into this house without permission. Now, understandably, I get everybody was mad. I totally see where they're coming from. I also was pretty upset with myself, but I can guarantee that I have never made that mistake again. But all ends well. No, they didn't call the cops. Yes, they were super upset. And now anytime I see this agent's name on a sign, I get a little paranoid about possibly showing their properties.